Hey, what's going on? This is Remy Please of the Fifth Quarter Podcast, brought to you by Flight Room TV. I'm with Lighthouse today. We need y'all to like, subscribe, give us some feedback, and give us your overall reactions because it's a big week this week. NFL free agency 2021. A lot of people on the move. A lot of teams glowing up. A lot of teams falling back. The salary cap is like $10 million underneath what it was last year. So some people are kind of like playing it cool and some people jumping out there. What would be like your biggest takeaway, your biggest immediate reaction as far as, NFL free agency?
I mean, being a Redskins fan, number one, picking up Ryan Fitzpatrick and then also picking up Jackson from the William Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Said it right?
Yep.
From the Bengals. I thought a big move because as far as what everybody telling me or from what I've been reading and researching, they saying William Jackson is a number one corner. He was the number one corner for the Bengals, and I think they said in 2017, I think he led the NFL in I think it was the amount of completions on him. I think it was the amount of completions that when the quarterback threw the ball, I think he had the highest rate of incompletions. So I mean, I think it's a real big pickup, especially with us losing Ronald Darby, and then we picked the Ryan Fitzpatrick. A lot of people, you got positive and a negative reaction. A lot of people were saying they would have preferred for the Redskins to draft somebody long term, but draft a quarterback or sign somebody who could be there for a couple years. They signed him to a 1 year, $10 million. I'd take him. One of the biggest issues with the team last season was that their offense was incompetent. You know what I'm saying? So
stagnant
to have somebody and that was one of the biggest differences because if the offense was just even decent last season, the Redskins probably would have won like 3 or 4 more games. So I think picking up Fitzpatrick and then you give him Terry McLaurin and add a couple more weapons to that team, I think you got some they can really do something. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
But the thing with Fitzpatrick and I actually heard somebody, I think Shannon Sharp said it, and I thought it was a good point. He was saying basically when Fitzpatrick is at his best when you don't see him coming, but then when he get the spotlight, he don't never live up to that same person he is when he coming in as your backup. True. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be something to see next season, as far as his performance.
Yeah, I mean, we got to, chill our expectations because this is his 9th team. You know what I'm saying? He is who he is. We can't expect too much from the guy. He is a gunslinger. He looks like a great locker room guy from the most. He never makes it about himself. It is a 1 year. Maybe we find our quarterback of the future in the draft. So it's like a bridge type of situation. But yeah, William Jackson. He ranked Pro Football Focus had him 90. Gave him a 90 grade 2 years ago, and that's on a defense that really don't have edge rushers that's giving 10, 11 sacks. You know what I'm saying? He'd be out there on the island for real. And he's 6 foot and he's long and he can tackle. The shit I've been watching. Shout out to Sway Run 21 on YouTube. He does the best highlights as far as Redskins is concerned. Yeah, you get to see all the stuff. But I'm about to fuck you up because I don't think you know this shit. You talking about somebody to pair with Terry McLaurin. Boom. We signed Curtis Samuel to a 3-year.
Oh shit! I didn't know.
Exactly. I knew the way you were saying it. I knew you ain't know. It was 30 minutes ago.
Oh shit! I had no idea. But who? Tell me you saw it coming. That if there was anybody else that was the most obvious player to sign with us, I think it would have been him because it is his history with Ron Rivera, and then we got the Marty. What's his name? The GM, same GM coming over. So yeah,
same GM,
make all the sense in the world. So.
Same offense coordinator. Yep. And then Terry and him played. They said Terry tweeted today he kind of hinted towards it before the news dropped. He was like, "Man, we used to talk about this freshman year in the dorms," and then boom, he got his minutes.
Oh yeah, damn! I forgot about that shit. That's crazy.
Yep.
But yeah, that's a good. And that's another guy who fits this Ron Rivera offense because he can do multiple things. He can play in the slot. They can line him up in the backfield. You know what I'm saying? So that's just another weapon for Ryan Fitzpatrick. And then not even just that, man. They still probably gonna go in the draft and get another tight end.
Yeah,
Hopefully Brevin Jordan. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe you know, another tackle. We're gonna need some help. But on the tackle topic, this nigga Trent Williams got like a six
he got the
year,
bag.
100.
Yeah,
But how what does that tell you? Though? That means that we really let go of like one of the best players in the league. Like the fact that they would pay him that bread at what is he like 32 or something
33.
like that? 31?
Yeah, 33.
33?
Yep.
Yeah, he got a 6 year deal. Like I just let you know that he's like a special talent. He's like a one of one. You know what I'm saying? For them to
Yeah,
pay to him that
Trent is a paid ass nigga. This because he was like on that old, like those like back like 10 years ago, them first round picks was getting like crazy money. Like the first like 10 first 10 people in the selection, they was getting crazy money. Then he got another contract, and now you get another contract. As far as a tackle, bro, that shit is like unheard of.
nobody. Don't nobody get that. Don't nobody get that contract at 33. Don't nobody get it. Not at 33, nigga. That's crazy.
But if you see him like working out and shit though, like he don't look 33. He look like he a 26-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hungry. Like he does things that a man of his size shouldn't be able to do.
Yeah, he one of the more, and he probably one of the most athletic big men, offensive linemen you probably gonna see. He's an elite athlete at his size. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's a special talent. Any other surprises in free agency or anything that anything else caught your eye?
AJ Green to the Cardinals. Judon to the Patriots. Oh, the Patriots overall, they just loading up on offensive weapons.
They got Hunter Henry too, which is that's gonna be a big move, especially for Cam, because Cam needs the tight end. Cam has never been successful without a tight end.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Greg Olsen.
That's probably why they do that. You said what?
And he got two. And Jonnu Smith too. They got Jonnu Smith first, and then they got Hunter Henry.
And they got Jonnu Smith.
Yep.
They about to bring back that Aaron Hernandez Gronk days and shit.
Right.
About to bring it back. I think to me, Jonnu Smith underrated too. I don't think he gets that much.
Yeah. He looked like a basketball guy, and they signed Bourne from San Fran and another receiver. I'm blanking right now. I forget. But I mean, they're kind of like mid-level guys. You know what I mean? But they had like a stable for them. Nelson Aguilar.
Oh yeah, they got Nelson Aguilar. That's right. Yeah. Hey, Al, what's your thoughts on free agency so far?
I mean, yeah, I think the Patriots made some moves. I think the first thing I'll even start this. The first thing is it's weird how you are able to tamper with somebody for 2 days prior to the actual free agency period started, and like all these contracts are basically etched and sewn on the first day. But I think the biggest one, probably the biggest one that stands out for me, is the Patriots, and then also the Jameis signing back with New Orleans.
Yeah, especially with Breeze ducking out there. So yeah.
Yeah, and then also the Kansas City Chiefs not only just cutting their 2 offensive linemen, but then re-signing or signing the big guy from the Patriots. No. I think the biggest surprise to me, right now, is the John Johnson jump. When he said he took less money to go to Cleveland. And he was probably one of the top safeties in this little free agency period. And he took less money to go to Cleveland of all places.
From the Chargers?
For the Rams.
Yeah. Where did cuss from the Chargers go? Rashawn? I'm blanking on that name too. I wouldn't mind signing him. He's a beast. I think he went to the U too. Yeah.
What y'all think about Will Jackson, the corner y'all just saying?
Oh yeah, we talking. I mean, we like the length, the size, and it was a friendly deal. Like we didn't give. I mean, we paid like tier 2 cornerback money for a potentially number 1 corner. I think that was the biggest thing because we let Darby walk out of here and sign with the Broncos. So we had to replace that.
They said Darby led the league in pass breakups last season too.
He definitely did. So, yeah. What about you think? Are y'all eyeing anybody, Al? Is anybody out there? Do y'all really have money left after giving Dak all that?
Yeah, they cleared up like 18 million cap.
Okay.
I think what they're trying to do is be efficient about it. Normally, you already know, like we used to make the big splashes, and I think we
Oh,
haven't. They
y'all
just
did
came
get
out.
Ty Nsekhe. I thought that was a good pickup.
Yeah, the swing tackle. They came out and had a report, and it was talking about how we only hit on 4 of our main like free agents since '93. So I
Damn.
think we're trying to 4. To To Dion, of course. It was like 2 other battles, but it was like something real slight. I mean, well, not something real slight, but 2 other maybe Leroy Glover, and somebody else. But I think this year I think they're waiting. They were talking about the safeties for the Falcons, but I hope they don't do that. Honestly, not to say that they're not good players, but I think that what I'm saying that's the case of nepotism where it's like I'm familiar with these diamonds. And so I need to go ahead and pull them and put them in our system. I think the move we should make or the move we need to make is Patrick Peterson. Either Patrick Peterson or Richard Sherman. And it's not to say that Patrick Peterson is going to come in and be an elite level top tier cornerback, but he could come in and mentor the 2 top cornerbacks, especially if we were to draft Patrick Surtain. So that'll be it.
Yeah, he had tweeted out a picture of him in the Cardinals joint, and people thought he was signing back with the Cardinals. He's like, nah, bro, it's just a good picture. I like the picture. So yeah, he may. I don't know. I think he's on the move. Just being so loyal to that team.
Whatever team needs y'all need.
Definitely tackle. Definitely linebacker, inside linebacker. I don't know what's the deal with Reuben Foster. Look like he's leaving. Pierre Lewis, he went to the Texans.
Yeah,
Bostic was on. Yeah, was Bostic on 1 year? I think he was on a 1 year. So yeah, we definitely need
some linebackers.
Yeah, because you got Holcomb coming back, and Sean Deion Hamilton was released last year. Ryan Anderson, they let him walk. So yeah, we ain't got no linebackers for real.
We got like 2 or 3. Like damn.
Right. So yeah, I wouldn't mind drafting a dude from from Notre Dame.
They might go that way in the first round, man. It's that bad.
Yeah, I could see that happening. And they had like Kalike Hudson playing at the end of last year. He's kind of like a tweener, so I don't know. Yeah,
he's a tweener. He's a tweener though, but I like him.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he can't play every down. But yeah, man, we out here. I think we made good moves. I was kind of worried at first, like, cause I'm just so used to us making some splashes, but we made some decent moves with the money that we had. Yeah.
And the thing with Fitzpatrick, I mean, we ain't had to lose no draft picks, and we ain't had to break the bank. So I mean, and he's going to be serviceable for a season. So I mean, you know, he's going to move the ball better than what we used to seeing. So I mean, at the end of the day, you can't get too high or too low on him. You just got to take it for what it is.
And
I guess.
Yeah, they say he's going to come in as the starter, and then they're going to have a competition in training camp. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing what Heineke got. It's just he did show confidence and able to, like, just I don't know. He was kind of savvy to be like a young dude. I mean, he's tiny, so he might get hurt.
We got 2 games. We just won by 2 games, so I don't really put too much stock on it because it's just been 2 games. That's it.
Yeah. Did anybody in our division make any moves for real?
You said what?
The Giants said they bringing in Galladay for like an interview and stuff. But I heard he wants like a 1-year deal, so like wherever he goes, he's gonna end up signing a 1 year so he can maximize. But that's kind of tough. Do you really want to sign a 1 year with New York, and then you're not gonna put up the numbers to force somebody else's hand to give you more money next year? So
he's probably gonna go somewhere where he's gonna get the ball.
Right. I mean, you could with the Giants, but is it gonna be like Matt Stafford type production?
Right.
So, and the Eagles haven't been doing shit. Eagles ain't been doing shit, so I ain't worried about them. They need people desperately. But yeah, moving on. I want to throw this in here. Have y'all seen this mess with Deshaun Watson lately?
Nah. What's going on?
You ain't see the. Allegedly, he's like out of nowhere. There's like women coming forward saying he's like on some you know.
Is it multiple?
Yeah, now it's multiple. First it was one. On some
extracurriculars when he's getting a massage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, you read about it?
I don't know. I really don't have nothing to. I don't really have nothing to say. Like,
it's just kind of. It's just kind of odd, like the timing of it. It's like when he's not reporting to camp, and they saying like I read that the neighbor of the attorney that's filing the claim is the neighbor of the McNair. Did I read that correct? So do they have beef or something like that?
The McNair family?
Could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's trying to get out.
So I don't know. It seemed personal. So you're not going to
probably is. I won't be surprised.
Odd situation. But he released a statement today. I'm trying to pull this shit up.
Yeah, I saw something where I didn't know I didn't read into it. I just saw something that said Deshaun Watson made a statement saying I've had nothing but respect for women. Oh, AJ Green signed with the Cardinals.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's gonna be all right. He just need that offense, but yeah. Oh yeah, so they came with him trying to make a settlement off break, so it do seem like a money grab. That's what
sure, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, they trying, but that's wild, bro. That's so wild. That's wild. What else is wild is the timing don't seem right, and it's like the first couple things in free agency. But yeah, something else is wild. Something that came across in the news things. Michigan State basketball is changing their name to Michigan State Basketball Spartans, presented by Rocket Mortgage. Are these niggas like hoeing their name out, their likeness?
I mean, yes. It was going to happen at some point because remember, we started with the arenas started naming their arenas like FedEx and whatever Verizon Center, all that other shit, and then uniforms. Then we went to uniforms. Now you got uniforms with FedEx on it. You know what I'm saying? So now it was only a matter of time till the team started doing the same shit, and then COVID just happened. I'm sure a lot of organizations, a lot of people lost a lot of money. So I really think this is just the beginning. This is the beginning. I think a lot of teams are gonna start doing this shit if the money right.
The weirdest shit about it is we just talked about hoeing. Like, just think about these players that are going to Michigan State now, knowing that Rocket Mortgage is one of their main sponsors or what have you, and then these players still not going to be able to get, or not supposed to be getting no money. I say supposed to be getting no money.
Right.
But literally you are presenting, and then you already know it's going to set a trend of, oh shit, we can do that too.
True.
Yep.
It's just always about the programs and not about the athletes. That's just wild.
Yeah.
The people that actually make the shit happen.
Hey, but I will say this though. If didn't California already pass that bill or something where college athletes can get players? Mm-hmm. Don't be surprised if if California starts seeing the trend, if California see a trend and they can pay their players and they getting sponsored, we might see some of the best.
Yeah. That's easier though.
Yep.
There's gonna be like an influx of California college basketball dominance. Like this gonna run shit. Even like the small like Cal Polytech, like small schools like that.
Shit, yeah. I just think I can see this happening in the high schools too. I can see it going all the way down to the high school.
Damn, man.
Especially like the big, private junks. Yeah. They ain't gonna.
You said you would have said AAU, I wouldn't have been too mad because you already know AAU is such a sponsorship. But high school, damn man, it's not that I'm mad at what you said. It's just I'm mad at like how that can change the landscape for some high school athletes and everything. Like, oh man,
everything can be sold, man. Everything for sale, bro. Everything.
The DeMatha Stags presented by
right.
About Papa John's or some shit. Yeah, by Lito's Pizza.
Exactly. By Hip Hop Chicken.
That would be crazy.
So, Al, I got some questions for you. March Madness. Have you been paying attention? You paying attention to some college basketball?
A little bit, very little bit.
I was scared to ask this. It's been hard to keep up.
Yeah,
it is, man.
Especially like
because they don't really play.
No games.
And some of these games be like midday because they try and catch up with like the schedule and stuff. Like it'd be hard to see who you want to see.
Yeah, and then plus those top tier organizations, like they all fell off. Duke some shit, like Kentucky, like everybody, all the top tier organizations fell off.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know.
Yeah.
But what about your March Madness predictions though? Hey, Georgetown, we got Georgetown and Maryland. That's a good
they
thing.
won the Big East. Yep.
Yeah.
I honestly think, and this tournament, I know you say this every year, but I think this tournament can go either way, where it could literally be like a team that
I don't know how you're gonna guess the Final Four, bro. Like if you guess the Final Four, you deserve to win your tournament entry.
Because like you could legit go and be like, I think it's gonna end up to come down to coaching, but like you still are talking about, now we're talking about 18 and 19-year-old kids who are really isolated away from their families. And I know every tournament is like that, but this tournament is probably so much more different.
I've never seen, maybe I'm tripping, but I've never seen this many like mid-majors in this tournament. You got Cleveland State, you got Moorhead, you got Liberty, Loyola
Liberty
again.
Been balling.
Yeah. Loyola again, Drexel, Oral Roberts. And this is all on the on one side. Hartford, Winthrop. Winthrop is always in there though. Utah State, Colgate. Yeah. Like there's a lot of Iona's always in there too. And
you think the gap is closing? Is that the reason why the gap is closing between the top tier organizations and the mid majors? Because you got to think like the top talent don't be in college before a season. You know what I'm saying? So
that's the downfall of college.
And then when schools like Winthrop and Colgate, they be having their players for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas be there from freshman up to senior. So they probably be just as seasoned and savvy as all those other young guys. And then for real, the dudes who be at Kentucky pretty much are like Duke. Those be the niggas who probably just couldn't go to the league their first year. You know what I'm saying? But they wasn't meant to be there long term. So they just be kind of like be stuck in like this weird place and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but even to that point though, like even as you think about it, like so with some of those mid-major schools, this might be an opportunity for them even further, like because all right, so they didn't had the opportunity to truly play together for multiple years, and whereas though some of those like big name schools are literally playing together for the first year, and then as you playing together for the first year, just imagine if your program is COVID stricken for a couple of weeks and you aren't able to practice, you know what I'm saying? So now you are trying to build a rapport with teams against teams that have already built some type of rapport, some type of camaraderie for multiple years. So it could go. Mm-hmm. This could be a year for a mid-major or lesser ranked or seasoned team. Except for the two people I do want to watch out for as freshmen, the Bama from Gonzaga. Damn, I can't think of his name. I'm blanking on his names right now.
Jalen Suggs.
Yeah, Jalen Suggs, and then Cade Cunningham. I think them niggas
Oklahoma State. Who they got first round? Oklahoma State.
Yeah, he is 6'8" point guard. He I guess he's supposed to be the best player in the tournament. And that's the other good thing about March Madness is that it's always those guys that pop up out of nowhere that, you know what I'm saying, take the country by storm. So at least if you ain't been watching a lot of college basketball this season, you'll at least get to see who the best players are watching the tournament. You know what I'm saying? At least it'll catch you up to speed a little bit.
So he plays Liberty first round. Yeah,
But which
I
one
was
of
just
these
saying,
do you think is the one that's going to do it though? If any?
shit, I haven't seen nobody. And then you got all these play-ins too. App State,
Yeah,
Norfolk State, Mount St. Mary's, Texas Southern, Michigan State, and UCLA are playing in for a play-in. Yeah, it can go any way. I would like to see Georgetown do it. That's my squad.
yeah. I wish they would have kept Mac McClung on the
Oh yeah,
same
he had Texas.
team.
Yeah, Texas Tech right now,
Over
and they play Utah
yeah.
State. They play Utah State first round.
Texas Tech do.
Yep,
Mm.
that's my guy too.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
something
man.
to see.
I'm
How
definitely
many,
going to now.
y'all doing the bracket challenge? I'm not even doing the bracket challenge this year.
I think I am just so I can, follow something because I didn't bullshit this whole year, so I might as well read a little bit. You know what I mean? See what happens. I did see the other day. Was it yesterday? It was like the 10-year anniversary when C.J. McCollum beat Duke at Lehigh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
So,
see,
yeah.
and that's the type of game like that. That's what got him out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like just games like that. But that's what we're gonna see. We're gonna see these guys like the Dame Lillards and guys who come from those mid-major
Even John
programs.
Morant. John Morant.
John Morant. And so those
Steph
those
Curry.
are. But it's funny because those guys, it's something about them. Like they play with like an extra little edge to them, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause it seemed that way.
And still do. That's the thing.
Hell, you can even think about Jimmer Fredette with that too. Jimmer came into the tourney and was balling like that too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like shit. Yep.
Yeah. And Trevor Ariza got traded.
Oh yeah, for
he's on the random Myers Leonard.
Myers
They
Leonard,
got him out of town because of that shit he said.
Yeah.
And he got a Jewish owner.
Oh yeah, so
wow. Okay. Where is he from? I know he went to Illinois, right?
Yeah.
Where is he? I don't know. It don't matter. People gonna say what they want to say, bro. Like, you just gotta know your celebrity.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and also,
comfortable when he said that shit.
Prayers out to Deshaun Bradley, who got into a car accident, got paralyzed. Prayers out to him. Damn, can you imagine? I don't even want to, but like, he ain't no little dude. Like, hopefully, he was in that's a big dude to be getting in a car accident, man.
They said he was riding his bike.
He was riding a bike.
He was riding a bike and he got struck by a car.
Damn.
Oh, okay. I thought he was in an actual car accident. Okay. Wow, that's crazy.
I didn't see him. Yeah, man. But I can't wait for the tournament. They balling, whole lot of stars in the making. We some stars on the making right here at the Fifth Quarter Podcast, brought to you by Flight Room TV. Keep it locked in for the Flight Room Podcast Overtime. Hit us up on all our social medias. Like, subscribe. Hit us with some submissions, which y'all want to see talked about. What do y'all want to see us to go back over of? Something you got a disagreement about. We could shoot a fair one.
We down for a debate. Definitely down for a debate.
Yep. We see y'all on the other than y'all. Peace.
All right, peace.